Thank you, and great to be back. I think that before we talk about the future, it's also important to talk about the past. Because Azelio has, during the last 2 years, been experiencing quite a lot of different disturbances. I mean, we have all this, we had a timetable, and there were disturbances that maybe not individually, they were not disruptive, but with a lot of different disruptive things happening, they all led to changes in the schedule. And there are a lot of factors that created these disturbances. And some examples is, of course, the COVID pandemic. This really disrupted marketing, sales activities, as well as the startup of operation of verification projects due to the travel restrictions. The pandemic also sort of created this supply chain crisis, material delays, and the material delays has made a quite deep impact, not only on sort of being able to deliver components, deliver systems, but also in the technical development, where you always, in a technical development, find improvements. You find necessary improvements, and you have to do sort of modifications, and this is totally natural. But in a development process where the supply chain has huge constraints, this is really something that delays the time for development, and that has definitely been something that has disturbed Azelio. So given these disturbances and their impact on the schedules laid out a few years back, we can summarize the current situation that we have a lot of technical improvements that have been undertaken. We have been doing the actions, and we have updated everything. So we have a system and actions on everything. We have implemented them on an ongoing basis. It took longer time and to get these data series. And one of the main things is really the supply chain issues. And nevertheless, the company assessment where we are at this moment today is that we today have enough of running hours. We have these thousands of hours that is needed to secure the projects that we expect now and have now in 2022. And in 2023, these commercial mid-sized projects that will happen during 2023, they will sort of rely on the basis of these commercial reference projects that we sell and deliver during 2022. So, in summary, we have handled these challenges. We have also adapted the organization, and we have updated our plans. Now, we have units out there, our first commercial reference projects. And based on these projects, these are the projects that are going to be the base for the next step. And at this moment, we have a supply chain ready with a robust operation and trusted suppliers. We have skilled and experienced regional directors in place on all of our target markets. As Ralph mentioned, this is key to sell in these target markets. We have a technical verification, as Torbjörn mentioned, done by DNV last year. And we have done the strategic review, transforming the company, including cost reductions. So in many senses, we are in a better shape to deliver on our updated and now achievable targets. And before we bring you our financial update, there's once more time for a short film from our projects in Mastar, which is a very good example of how we accumulate hours of operational data. So Tommy and Professor Nicola, I think it's time like that.
Hi, my name is Tommy Malm. I'm managing the project behind me here in Mastar Institute Solar Platform in Abu Dhabi. It's 2 test pods being tested, and it's a project in cooperation with Khalifa University and Mastar Future Energy. The goal of the project is basically to test the units here for a full year and collect data and verify that the units are working in this climate and performing as they should. And the ultimate goal then is for Mastar to be able to include Azelio test pod technology in their product portfolio for future projects. This region is also a big market for the Azelio test pods. There's been a lot of PV installed, and the need for storage of the energy to use at the evening and nighttime is growing a lot.
I'm Dr. Nicola Calvé. I'm a university professor at Khalifa University, and I'm the founder and chair of the Mastar Institute Solar Platform. Behind me you see the Azelio test pod. This project is very important for us because UAE decided to deploy 50% of clean energy on the grid by 2050, and therefore we need long duration energy storage technologies such as Azelio.
In this climate, one of our main, so to say, competing technologies would be batteries, and they are really not having a good time in this climate. The temperatures reduce the lifetime tremendously, and they need to be cooled with ACs and so on. The units here, we started to operate them in April this year, so we have several months of data already, thousands of operating hours, and this data is already being fed back to both Azelio engineers and to the Khalifa University researchers, that in the end of the full year's operation here we'll make a report of the performance and how it went.